Hello, this is Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Got another interview coming up for you shortly. But don't forget, we have that subscribe button and the bell below you there here on YouTube. So just click those, and you'll always be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And if you want to leave a comment on the comment section below, you can. And we're on Facebook as well, facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And you can follow us there, send an inbox to us, and comment on the things you see there. And if you'd like to email us, you can, paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist and want to be on the show, send us an email and we'll show you how to do that. And we love fan mail as well, though, so if you're just simply a fan, email us and we'll get back to you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Hadley, Michigan today, we have Daniel Stoin. Very talented artist, and I think you're really going to agree with me on this. And we'll get to that in just a second, but first here's a quick word from Galtar, the guitar made specifically for women. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
Ready in 5.
Darling, when nothing else seems to match up. Galtar, the musical apparel that fits any outfit. Galtar, bringing heaven to earth, one gal at a time. GaltarHeaven.com.
Okay, we're back from commercial, and with us from Hadley, Michigan, we have Daniel Stoin with us today. Thanks for joining us, Daniel.
Hey, thank you for having me, Paul. God bless everybody out there listening and watching TV land and radio. Glad to be aboard.
Well, that's no problem. We're glad to have you here today. How did it all begin for you, by the way, as far as being an artist? I mean, have you always wanted to be an artist? Did it come much later? Tell us in your own words.
Well, I came back from Vietnam a little bit lost and confused. So music was an outlet. And in California, me and my wife, early in the days after the war, wrote a song called Three for the Road. Someone happened to hear it that had a record outfit, and I sold it because my wife was pregnant and we needed money. But at the time I realized, geez, I can write music, and it made me feel good. So this was back in 1976. And so then our daughters died, and boy, that was a perilous journey. And God bless everybody who deals with that, because it's a dark journey. And it took me away from music for a while. I became bitter and unhappy, and PTSD reared up on me, and I understand it now. I didn't back then, but I do now. And people that have it, wow. But that's what got me into music. The release that I get, I don't know, just maybe making somebody feel good. That's how it started. It matriculated after my daughters died into helping children's charities, and then obviously veterans charities. And that's why I played at Department of Veterans shows, a lot of them, and American Legions. We do any charity event. By the way, I call it the Town Hall Concert Series. I'll play an event for it, because if it's a charity and it can help somebody, that makes me feel good, and that's how I heal. That's my PTSD journey. So.
Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. Hopefully, you'll still have a lot of years left, and making people happy with your music, and so I wish you the luck there.
Thank you.
Tell us about some of the bands you grew up with that helped influence you when you were growing up. I mean, I'm sure there were a lot of mainstream bands that really.
Oh yeah, I actually sat on a rock with Bob Seger in Sherwood Forest in Davison, Michigan, back in the day. We hung with people like Alice Cooper, Grand Funk Railroad. Geez, we grew up in this area, and Sherwood Forest was a hangout place for, back in the day when marijuana was only becoming, a party favorite. it was a meeting place. And a lot of the locals that had any kind of talent would go there, and, shows developed. And it became quite popular until it was shut down due to the drug issues and, problems. But Seeger was there, Mitch Ryder, a lot of fun. And I used to go out there with my guitar and watch these guys. Man, they were good. They were awesome. So, yeah, I'm happy to say I knew a lot of great people, in the music world as I came through. I seen the hard lifestyle some of them lived. I really did. So it's not, in some cases, they think it's all glamour. It's hard work, truly hard work. The travel, we do it. We pay our own way, but we did the tour buses and we did all of that with the Department of Veterans. And we beat the road pretty good doing these charity events. And now I'm a little older. What I do now, I'm trying to keep it closer to home, the events I do. I just had a major fall on a stage after we did an event in Gladwin, Michigan for St. Jude's. And I ended up in the hospital. So you're looking at me recovering. Still standing though, so warn the neighbors.
Okay, yeah, Bob Seger, I hadn't heard that name in a long time, but I remember him, his song Night Moves, and
oh, yeah,
a whole bunch of other ones, that he was really a great one.
Yes.
And, well, tell everybody, I'm sure everybody after watching this, episode, they may want to go download your music, or maybe you have physical copies you may want to get. Tell everybody where we can find you, even on social media.
You can go to Facebook, and I'm at Daniel Stoin, Stoin, is Daniel, obviously. You can go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, /C Cottage space S Studios, Cottage Studios, you'll find some YouTube stuff there. We're on Spotify under Daniel. Pretty much that's put out Daniel Tour. You might find it there too. If you go to Google, all of this is listed. If you just go to my name itself, Daniel Stoin, Stoin.
Okay. Do you have any physical copies as well, or is it just basically streaming that you have?
We have CDs, hard copies that people can get if they go to DanielTour2019.com.
Okay. All right. Well, go to all those places Daniel Stoin just mentioned, and download his music or follow him on social media, and I know he'll really fall in love with you for that. So, now we're getting ready to play this song. Tell us the name of this song and if there's a story behind it, because it is a great song.
It's the PTSD song. That what it is. It's when I had PTSD, I didn't like people near me. I isolated, so I called it living in a well, and I wrote this song in that moment when I was, having these problems. I wrote this song, and I only redeveloped it here over the last year or so. My wife said it's really quite good. You should really put it out there, and that's what we're doing. It's raw. We haven't really put it into a professional system yet, but we have a couple things going to do that. Next CD is coming out, but there are CDs available. They're at the military installations all across the world, actually, because we are on the Veterans Channel also, and several other places, ITNS Radio, and God bless them, and Chris Spear, gosh, helping us do this. Just his support alone and these people supporting yours, Paul. Wow, we can help a lot of people. God bless you for bringing me on. Let me do this.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that. Those kind words, Daniel. And what's the title of this song again?
It's PTSD, Into the Well.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll get to that in 1 second. But before we do, Daniel, thank you so much for coming on the show. Come back anytime if you want to plug anything new. We'll have you back on.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you.
Okay.
God bless everybody out there.
Okay. Well, here it is, the PTSD song by Daniel Stoin, and it begins right now.
This song is for PTSD victims, and after what we've been through as a country, reuniting as we are in music and love, thanks to people like, Chris Spears, Paul Mash, and Tina Watkins, and Sam Watkins, all these people helping artists to get the word out. unified in music. But anyway, the song is it's about PTSD. I'm a combat veteran, and I wanted this song to go out, so maybe it fits where you feel that you were or are. Into the well. I think I fell. Long ago. I fell and fell. Who could I tell? Still alone. Into the well, I think I fell. Into the well. I know I fell. Oh, cool. Into a dark room where no lightness looms. You face your doom. Into that well. Gateway to hell. Thank you. God bless you all. Unity is music and love from the soul and heart. God bless you.